Breaking news right now, because in just about an hour, the attorneys for Judicial Watch are going to be back in a federal courtroom in Washington, D.C. Michael Bekesh is joining us right now from Judicial Watch. Michael, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. So this hearing that you're going to attend in the next 90 minutes or so there in D.C. deals with Hillary Clinton and some additional information from an electronic device. Can you fill us in?
Sure. Judicial Watch has been heavily involved in trying to uncover and make public all of Hillary Clinton's emails from the time she was Secretary of State. And in October, we learned that there may be an additional device that was turned over to the FBI that may not have been searched already. One of the companies that had a contract with Secretary Clinton was this company called Datto, and they primarily do backups. And so we believe there is a device in the FBI's possession that has all of her emails, text messages, BlackBerry messages, iMessages, all those types of messages, all in one place, and that the FBI has that. So what we did is we sent a Freedom of Information Act request for all records on that device, as well as all communications within the FBI about the device, about recovering the device, searching that device, and making any records on that device public. And so we sent that request. Not surprising, the FBI has simply ignored it, and so we sued. And now we're going before a court, as you said, in about 90 minutes to discuss the next steps. Discuss how the FBI is going to respond to our FOIA request.
I know the administrations have changed, and Donald Trump has suggested maybe he's not interested in pursuing things against Hillary Clinton. But when I hear stories like this, the only question that comes to my mind is, if the FBI had this device in October, and it's your belief that it's not been searched, what could possibly be the reason for that? I'm trying to think of the logic. They had an ongoing investigation right up till a week before the election, where they were searching for information. Why would this have not been part of that?
We really don't know. Not all information about what they did has been disclosed to the public. And, I think it shows that last-minute search warrant that the FBI got to search Anthony Weiner's laptop for emails between Huma Abedin and Hillary Clinton. I think that shows that even the FBI wasn't quite sure what they were investigating. I mean, why did it take them so long to discover that Huma Abedin had a laptop with emails on it?
You're right.
She was Mrs. Clinton's closest aide. She was the deputy chief of staff. You think they would have asked her that question right up front? But from some of the investigative files that have been released, we learned that a lot of what the FBI knew was because of Judicial Watch's work. There are numerous references in the investigative file to the FBI going to our website to see what the latest news was, or to get some of the emails that were sent by Secretary Clinton during her term. So, we're just following the story, following the leads to see what the FBI did and whether or not they did a thorough investigation.
Well, thank goodness that you're doing that. Is there any chance you get to go in front of the same judge who's already seen plenty of evidence of foot dragging on the part of FOIA requests by the previous administration?
The judge we're going in front of today is a different judge. All the judges in the federal courts are randomly assigned.
Okay.
And the federal court here in D.C., I think, has about 13 judges. So this one was randomly assigned. But because there are so many people out there that have been filing lawsuits related to Secretary Clinton's emails, almost every single judge has seen the foot dragging. We are hopeful that the judge will take a look at what we're going to present today and make the FBI respond to our FOIA request as the law requires.
Well, I know Judicial Watch will keep us informed. Michael Bekesh, best of luck today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Appreciate your time. You can go to judicialwatch.org to read more information on what they're looking for here. But, I mean, imagine that. If this server, or whatever it is, this Datto he referred to, DATTO, device, includes emails and text messages, including SMS messages, MMS messages, iMessages, etc. And it was used to back up her ClintonMail.com email system. Who knows what's on there? It's hard for me to believe the FBI wouldn't have looked at it already, but maybe not. So go to judicialwatch.org if you want more information on it. You can read it all right there on their website. All right, it's been